All right, what's up? What's up, everybody? This is gonna be my Swaggy Dev stream number 2. I'm just gonna sit here and do me while I'm talking to y'all. But yeah. So to get you up to date, my FlowRead app, which is the first app I shipped as a dev, is in the process of going to the next stage out of beta. I'm actually just waiting on some verification stuff, and then you'll hear more about it, more details real soon. Um, what I did want to get into is like what vibe coding is and how I make my ideas versus how they tell you should be making ideas, or what these sites are promoting and how you shouldn't use your brain. Well, I'm gonna just tell you, since March, I've had about one, two, three apps that I've started. Four, well, actually, I'm lying. Since March, I've had 6 apps that I've started. 3 are still being developed right now, all in stealth development. So I can't give you detail, but the FlowRead is actually one of them. So 2 in stealth development. But basically, my point is, every idea that I had didn't stem from me sitting in front of the computer and talking to AI like, what should I do today? Nah, the real shit that no one wants to tell you is that these ideas, they come from everyday conversation. So like, the FlowRead idea came from, I wrote an article about it. It basically came from an Instagram post where this dude was like, how fast can you read? And then it started showing what the FlowRead app does, RSVP reading, showing one word at a time, but it had the rhythm to it, like somebody edited it through CapCut or whatever editing they did, and they put music behind it, but the tool itself didn't have music. So I was like, yo, I sent it to the group chat that I have with a couple friends, and they were like, "Oh, that's crazy." You know, they were all like, "Yo, feel like I got upgraded just by doing that, little thing." I was like, "Yo, that gives me an idea. Let's make this an app." You know what I'm saying? Let me make this an app. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, all this idea came from conversation, from telling people, "Yo, check this shit out. This shit might be cool," just to watch this post real quick, see what you think about it. Their feedback gave me the idea to create the actual app with the music because of the result that just came from the post that I shared with them. And then all my other ones like that too. One day I was coming in from just, I don't know what I was coming in from doing, but I just got back home and I was singing to my daughter some song from the 70s. I don't know, I was just in a good mood. Yeah, so she didn't know what it was. And I was like, yeah, this would be a dope idea if I could create something that intertwines, old music to introduce to the new generation, or new music to introduce to the old generation, which is not the whole detail of one of these apps that I was making. It's actually a game. I told you a little bit about it last time. It's a music culture game. I'm not gonna get into details because I'm still want to develop it. It's just on pause right now because of other apps actually got ahead of that app because of usage and utility and just better ideas. Well, not better. I should say, one's the first app I had, that was a entertainment app. And the climate we're in right now, everybody's looking for utility and stuff that can help them with life. Entertainment is, everybody got their sort of entertainment down, what they like and what they want to do and stuff. Any new entertainment is extra right now until until the world starts telling you, oh, it's the holiday. It's time to start entertaining yourself and start buying stuff again. But I'm not gonna get into the politics of that. But yeah, that's on hold because of the climate, basically. But the point I was trying to make, very serendipitous with my conversation sometimes, is that all these ideas, this vibe coding thing they like to call a vibe. I don't even like the shit vibe because this word vibe is new generation want to say, oh, everything's a vibe now. And it's like, bro, you didn't hear the words like it just said? But I just said it that up. But anyways, yeah, even one of my current self projects came from an idea when with me and my group chat, or me and a couple of buddies is in a Discord watching the playoffs and the Celtics just lost. So I'm like, bro, we don't have no team to root for no more. I'm about to build something. And then we made a bet on if I could build it or not. Not really. They weren't really skeptical. They were just like, yo, that's a big task. I'm like, bro, I can do this shit. So it was sort of a challenge, but it still came from a conversation out of something that happened in a sport. So, but I'm not gonna go into detail on that. It's still in stealth. Yeah, but that project is coming along, and you will be hearing about that before the end of the year. So that one is closer to being released than the other two. But back to the main point again. Yeah, this vibe coding thing is basically, I'm not with like talking to AI and just being like, what ideas do you have for me today? I'd rather get real human outside shit, talk to people. Just every idea I had came from, oh, that would be cool if I could do this. That would be dope if I could do this. It'd be dope if I had something that could do this. Those are where the great ideas come from. They're from the what ifs. All in all, I could have just said that. All the ideas come from what ifs statements. Like, what if I could do this? Or how, you know, sort of dare-ish statements. But whatever. Okay, back to this FlowRead. I'm going to tell y'all where I'm at. I'm basically, we went over that. So yeah, I guess we're going to just keep it short this week. FlowRead I'll give you an update probably less than a week in between these two next ones. But yeah, just everybody, hope everybody has a good day. I'm kind of at a loss for words. They're still kind of fresh at this, so I don't want to get too rambly. I do have music coming out too. Or being worked on. I have stuff that's already recorded. I'm still writing to. I'm not just, saying here, forgetting about the music. Got some plans with that too. I'm not stagnating on that. But sometimes you just gotta switch hats, and you gotta listen to the Woo on Chappelle. You gotta diversify your stocks. That goes for hats too. All right, man. I'm not gonna keep y'all. I didn't have much to talk about today, but I gotta keep this up, yo. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like. You will see me whether you like it or not. Oh, you won't see it if you don't click it, but I'll still be uploading. So thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Peace.